This is one of those brownie recipes that always comes out with that gorgeous, classic, shiny, crackly top everyone loves. Underneath, they stay rich, chocolatey, and fudgy, so you get that lovely crackle on top and a fudgy, chewy middle in every square. To make these crackly top brownies, start by melting half a cup, or 113 grams, of unsalted butter in the microwave for about 30 seconds. Then, pour the melted butter into a large mixing bowl. Next, add 1 cup, or 200 grams, of granulated sugar to the melted butter. While I am sifting the sugar, let me know in the comments where you are watching from. I would love to know your country or city, and it is always interesting to see how many different places around the world this brownie recipe reaches. Once the sugar is in, whisk it well so the sugar starts dissolving into the warm butter. This is one of the little things that helps give the brownies that shiny, crackly top. Next, crack in 3 large eggs. I like to crack them into a small bowl first, one at a time, so I can catch any bits of shell and make sure each egg is good before it goes into the brownie batter. That way, one bad egg cannot ruin the whole batch. Now give it a good whisk until the eggs are fully mixed in and the batter looks smooth, glossy, and evenly combined, with no streaks of egg left behind. Next, add a 1/4 cup, or 25 grams, of unsweetened cocoa powder. I'm using regular baking cocoa here, not hot chocolate powder, so you get that proper chocolate flavor without adding extra sugar. Then, add half a teaspoon of vanilla extract too. Then, mix until the cocoa is worked into the batter and there are no dry patches left. Next, add 3/4 of a cup, or 130 grams, of semi-sweet chocolate chips to a microwave-safe bowl. Semi-sweet chocolate is also dark chocolate, usually around 50 to 60% cocoa, so that is a good range to use for these brownies. Melt it in the microwave in 30-second bursts, stirring well between each one, until the chocolate is smooth and fully melted. Add the melted chocolate to the brownie batter. Use a spatula to scrape all of that delicious chocolate into the bowl, as we don't want to waste any of that. The melted dark chocolate gives the brownies a deeper chocolate taste and helps make the brownies dense, fudgy, and chewy, which is exactly the texture we want here. Give the batter a good mix until the melted chocolate is completely blended in and you can't see any separate streaks. As it comes together, the batter should look smooth, glossy, and beautifully chocolatey, with that lovely fudgy brownie look starting to come through. Next, add half a cup, or 60 grams, of all-purpose flour in 2 parts. Add the first half and gently fold it through the batter until most of the flour has disappeared. Then, add the rest and keep folding just until you can no longer see any dry flour. Doing it in 2 parts makes the flour much easier to work into the batter without overmixing, which helps keep these brownies soft and fudgy instead of turning that cakey. Next, add a 1/4 cup, or 45 grams, of dark chocolate chunks and gently fold them through the batter until they are evenly spread through it. I like using chunks here because you get those little pockets of melted chocolate in the finished brownies, which makes the fudgy middle even more delicious. Next, take an 8x8-inch baking pan and line it with parchment paper, leaving a little extra hanging over the sides so the brownies are easier to lift out later. Lightly grease the parchment with softened butter. Pour the brownie batter into the prepared pan and use a spatula to spread it out evenly, making sure it reaches all the corners and the top looks nice and level. Give the pan a gentle shake if needed to help the batter settle into an even layer before it goes into the oven. Bake the brownies in a preheated oven at 325 degrees Fahrenheit or 160 degrees Celsius for about 26 minutes. You want the top to look set and crackly, while the middle stays soft and fudgy, so try not to overbake them. Look how nice that shiny, crackly top turned out. It should be thin, delicate, and just a little crisp when you bite into it, with that classic crinkly brownie finish across the top. Underneath, the brownies stay soft, dense, fudgy, and chewy, with lots of deep chocolate flavor in every bite. Let them cool in the pan for about 5 to 10 minutes before lifting them out and cutting them into squares. If you are enjoying this crackly top brownie recipe, give the video a like and subscribe to the channel for more easy, delicious bakes. There are plenty more chocolatey recipes coming, and I would love to have you back for the next one. If brownies and chocolatey bakes are your thing, there is plenty more waiting for you on the channel. Take a look at these recipes next and see which one you would like to try. I have lots more easy, delicious baking ideas to share, so have a little browse, find your next favorite, and I will see you in the next video.